All right. Hey everyone. I just thought it'd be cool to take a short clip, walkthrough of our shop. I know I've taken pictures of the shop and pictures of our products, but I think it's always cool to kind of get a walkthrough and see what we do. We've been in business for 79 years. I'm fourth generation, and it's exciting because we're starting to actually update the shop with newer machinery, and it's cool to see the old machines that we still have that I wouldn't trade for a new machine, and then also the new machines that we have and just what we do. So I hope you like it, and flip the camera around and we'll walk through. And I will say I apologize. The lights are probably blinking a little bit in here. It's because I turned the lights on and the fluorescents kind of take a little bit in this building. So once we get out of this little room, it should be better. So let's do it. I guess we can start. This is one workbench. This is we do some light commercial products. We're not doing hotels or anything, but this is for a boutique with glass doors, so you can see the products that are in the shelf. So it's kind of cool, just something different. It's not something we do every day, but it's what they want, and we can definitely do it. I think it's kind of cool. These hinges. They're just like a Bloom hinge, and I think they are Bloom. But it was just cool to see how the glass company that we sent it to cut them out, which you can't really tell, but it is pretty cool to see what other companies can do that we work with as well. This looks just like a couple boxes that one of the guys, this is actually our shop foreman's bench, is starting to put together. We do blind dado construction, and even when our CNC is up and running in a week and a half, we will continue blind dado. We feel it's the best way. Now, dowel is good as well, but it's just what we've been doing forever, so it makes sense to continue that. Not sure why this mat's on here, but just give you an idea of. I'll flip this around. Other cabinets we work on. This is pretty cool. I know I posted a photo. This is a furniture piece, 5-foot vanity that a customer wanted. Those feet are from White River Molding, as well as the crown. Pretty expensive stuff, even for us to order as a dealer. So it's worth it though. It's really cool. Just probably got soft close drawer slides. Oh, fanned it. Pretty slick. Who doesn't like that, right? Some other cabinets. We do condos. We've basically done this entire subdivision, which is pretty cool. About 16 condos. I apologize for my shaky hand. I gotta get a better camera, but gotta start somewhere, right? So this is it. This is one of the older shops. There's 2 guys in here. A lot of stuff lying around. We do have a laminate spray booth, but we typically stay away from it if we can. But we can do onesie twosies. Come into here. This is kind of where we store some of the completed product that's waiting to be finished. I should have turned the lights on over there, but that's okay. These are all going out. Some big refrigerator cabinets. 2 of them, probably for that condo, 1 on each side. They're side-by-side condos. I won't mess with those, but you guys get the idea. Looks like a dado, dado machine that we never use. Sander. These are really great from JLT, yeah. 12-foot clamping table, which is really nice when we have to glue up boards for the mill that exceed 11 1/4. So tabletops comes in handy. It's simple. You got all those levels on there, and you can do 5 or, depending on the size, 4 to 5 glue ups at a time, which is is really helpful. And if you get fast setting glue, you can pull them off in 2 hours safely. This is a crosscut machine. This is kind of where we do some of our face frames. I'd like to get it Tiger Stop. It's one of the upgrades. But again, one thing at a time. Still works though. It's actually the same saw that is sold with the new model. It's just automated. So we're getting there. And then that's the face frame clamp. Pneumatic. Which is great. Holds the frames down nice. Craig, we actually got this for our face frames, which is really helpful. The guys got some of their blocks that they use. And yeah, with the Craig machine right there, we use the Craig screws, square drive them in, wham bam, thank you ma'am. These must have been some oopsies. Horizontal boring machine, old, but actually we might start using it for a contract with a company. Over here, got some plywoods that we stock. Try to keep it, as you'll see, close to the edge bander and the vertical panel saw. That's a nice table saw. This is our old Holzer edge bander that we still use. It's another machine we want to replace. Coming up. It works. Sorry, it works, but could be a lot better. I mean, the new machines are 10 steps ahead of that. So the vertical panel saw where we still hoof sheets up on and cut all of our cabinet parts. It's a great machine. If we find out with the CNC we're not using it at all, we will have to sell it. This is our shop foreman's office. This is where we slip orders in. So these are the orders remaining for the week that have to go out. Got a little clutter in here. We'll let it slide. So this is kind of a cool spot right here. All these little cubbies are our tooling. We have over 1,000 profiles in our catalog. Some of them we can only use on shapers because the new machine will not use the old tooling. But they're color coordinated, so blue is back band, purple's chair rail, orange is crown, green is casing, red is casing or chair rail. It's kind of mixed. And then you got chair rails again. They go into the other room, which starts coming into the mill. All of these knives are from the last, I would say, 6 years. And we actually only have five slots left for new tooling, and then we got to make another one of these. But this is all of our tooling. We use Weinig molders, and they actually do make our tooling. We do our own sharpening. We just find it on their water jet machine. It's faster to just order it from them. So that's what we do. Yeah, it might cost a little more if you were to do it yourself, but you got to look at the time it takes versus your guy running the machine, and we don't have, 2 to 3 guys that can run our molders, so that's where we're at. We'll show you the molder in a second. This is our old planer, Whitney planer, and I want to talk about this as one of the old machines that we will not replace unless we absolutely have to, because nothing replaces steel, and that's what this machine is. We have put 8x8 timbers, and that machine doesn't even flinch. The one thing we did do, I'm not going to open it, but we do have the new planer head that they put on their new models in there. So we have the up-to-date planer head, so I see no reason why to replace it. It's a beast. Nothing will replace cast iron. I'm sorry, but it just won't. So unless we really have to, which we don't do a ton of planing, because we make thicker moldings, I'm not gonna replace that. It's an order to be ran. We tag it so the blanks are on the cart. That's a picture. That's some finished product. This is our wine egg molder. Does just fine. Yes, there are newer models, but this is a 2004, you know, and it's fine. We are starting to increase production, so once we do, our guy does a really good job keeping it clean. I mean, that's one thing I will say. He's very, very meticulous, and you cannot complain about that. So it's a 6-head molder. That's a planer head, side head, so if you're doing crown, side head for the other crown angle, planer head, profile head, back out knife. So pretty cool. I wish it were running. It's a day off, that's why I'm shooting the video, and I'm not going to be starting the machine up by myself. Not safe, nor should I be doing that on my own. I'm not that experienced with it. Just because I went to training one time doesn't mean I know what I'm doing on that. That's a radial arm saw. We'll do that to cut bad ends before we run it through the molder. It's our sanding master. It's another machine. We just upgraded the table, and it still has some issues. It's old, but it does work well, and that's another one. Until it really takes a shit, why replace it? This is what I actually work on. This is a Raymond rip saw. I can turn this on, at least to open it. This is the control. Screen should pop on, yada yada yada. What's awesome, so we used to only have one single blade straight line rip saw before, for as long as I was alive. Now we got this, 4 lasers, and you open it up. So for example, I was cutting 2 blanks complete. Goes through the table here. I got a stack because I have to run shoe, and we use all of our offal to make shoe. But this table will return the board to me, and then I can re-rip it again if I have to. But this is what we do. And you'll see those, sorry it's echoing, but those white spacers are used as a hold down. And that actually is an aftermarket thing that was added onto the machine. It gives way better hold down and a straighter board. I gotta say, the one flaw of this machine was their hold down, which I have it here. So this was their hold down, which if you look, there's a huge gap. So if you're running, you know, 3-inch boards, look out. A lot of jam ups. God forbid you go under that. It's a nightmare. Oh, that's the other thing. This is the head we use. We keep it fixed. It's a collar. It just slips onto the arbor. And that is for our base shoe. And that's how we rip 170 feet a minute of shoe. Because if you get 16 footers, I can do 2 rips a minute. And yeah, it adds up quick. I'm walking fast. So this building used to be storage. It was heated, but if you look up there, we got 3 new heaters on the ceiling. That big fan from Right Height out of Milwaukee. And we did some other upgrades to the building, but obviously the new heaters, the fan, and dust collector, new compressor, those were the big costs. The nice thing is it's already it's heated, but upgraded heating, like I said, and it's already insulated. Insulated top, side, and that's insulated block. So when my grandpa put this building together, I think he had the dream of doing what we're doing and making it manufacturing. Now we're actually following through. So we've added that electrical. That was the other big cost, of course. And this is the new CNC, which is being installed in a week and a half. It's very exciting. Can't tell you how excited I am. It's a 12 tool carousel CNC, 18 line bore drill set as well. I think I might be able to show you that. Oh, that's the carousel, 12 tool. And then, like I said, there's 11 drill bits on the Y and 8 on the X, or vice versa. I'm not sure off the top of my head. But this is a BSE 1536. I don't remember the number or the letter after that, but it's a 5x12 table. And compared to how we build cabinets right now, this is a huge upgrade. This will cut all of our cabinet parts for our boxes. Just a little faster than what we do it now. Joking when I say a little, it's way faster. We also bought the attachment sweep. So it's an extra vacuum, but what it does is it pushes the cut finished parts off the table where we'll have an end table there, and it also sucks up the dust, so our guy doesn't have to constantly, that's the sweep right there, so our guy doesn't have to constantly blow it off or vacuum it off. That's why you get the extra dust collector on the back. It's all about saving time and footsteps, and we're trying to do that. That is where we're at. So this is the new shop, the new addition. We still store our lumber in here, which we used to not even do before. But eventually there will be more machinery in here down the road, and we're gonna have to find a new home for the lumber. But this building's over 20,000 square feet. It's dark in the back there. It's dark, but it's still a big area, to say the least. I would guess this is a 30-foot tall building, because I think those garage doors are 18, and there's quite a gap to the ceiling. We're also starting to put our racking in here, so all the plywood will be in here, or sheet goods, melamine, veneer core plywood, MDF, whatever we need. So our guy can either pull it from there or pull the whole unit off and put it by the CNC. We definitely have a plan, but it's new to us, so we'll learn as we go, man. That's all you can do. Those are 2 of our forklifts. And yeah, once it's all done, I'll take another video. Now, we do have another shop, but that's across the way, and I think I'll do a separate video on that. That's a really old school shop, which I love. That's where our shapers are, and just some cool machines. I mean, again, there's a shaper there that's cast iron that, you know, we run all of our lock miter on, and it just never fails. So I think I'll do a separate video one day on that. This is it. This was the best yielding oak unit that I've ever had. 90% of the unit was 8 inches to 12 inches wide. Unbelievable. Cannot beat that. So we mainly do red oak, soft maple, poplar, and birch. Yellow birch, natural. So we like the darker color on the birch. So and then we got storage racking over there for orders. So that's what we do. This is where we're at, and it's almost there. All right, guys. Well, I hope you liked the little walkthrough. I'll try to edit it down maybe a little bit. It's kind of long, but I just wanted to do it to show you where we're at and where we're going. So, hope you guys like it. Let me know. Send a comment. Thank you.